Alright, y'all. So today I have another trade recap that, to be honest with you, I don't want to fucking record. Um, because me making a simple error could have potentially costed me multiple 10 figures, or multiple 10 figures, wow, that'd be crazy. Multiple 5 figures in payout. So, let's go over what happened. So I just want to break it down first. At 9:13 a.m., there was no news this morning, so my watch list for this morning was NQ, either a break below 23,865 for shorts or over 24,000 for longs. So it was a pretty simple watch list. Just was looking at a bilateral play, and we'll take a look at what happened here. So first thing we did this morning, opening candle, we broke below my 23,865 level, and then the next candle, we wicked above, and then closed below, and that was my entry. I know the last couple days I've been showing executions, and that's because I had an account, but I'll get to this later. All three of my funded futures evaluations that I passed yesterday got fucked. So my target was 23,800 here. Um, and we did it. I mean, we did it in one candle. We went from 23. I bought in here. My average was, I think, 23 861 was what my average ended up being, in and around this retest on this candle right here. And we dumped, man. We absolutely dumped. We slammed through my target. And because this trade happened so fast, I didn't even manually set a take profit or a stop loss order. Um, so anyone that's familiar with futures trading, you know that when you go short, you click this button up here for sells. If I was logged into my Tradeovate, which I was at the time, um, or on Tradeovate, you could do the same thing. You would hit sell. So I was in sells on Tradeovate, and when you are exiting a short position, you have to hit buy in order to counteract that transaction. Me coming from options trading and also not having a set take profit and stop loss, I had two contracts of NQ, and I had caught a 60. It was like a 62-point move right as we were approaching 23,800. So I mean, and two contracts on NQ, by the way. So if you do the math, it was 62 points times 2 times 20, because that's the contract movement. I was up 2 grand on all three of my accounts today, which is a $6,000 day. Um, yeah. So my plan was that was going to be my only trade for the day. So I logged off. I hooked up my dogs. I took them for a walk, and it turns out that instead of hitting buy to counteract my sell positions, I accidentally hit sell. So now I was in 4 NQ shorts when I meant to exit my longs, and then so up here at like 23,850, um, yeah, my accounts got blown. So it's actually one of the most frustrating days I've had in a long time trading, and it's not a mistake I've made on the future side. Probably since like my second week from switching over to futures back in February of this year. So in like 6 months, I haven't made a mistake like this. And so it turned a like a $6,000 green day, and so that would have been, everything above the buffer. So it would have been like an actual $1,200 day that I can withdraw straight into my bank, which is still an incredible fucking day considering I work normally 12 hours a day for like 250 bucks. So even texted in the channel. I said gorgeous fucking trade under 2165, 865, and that's when it was dumping during this 9:45 candle. That's when I got in, got out. I was done by 9:45 a.m. All right, I was done. 15-minute workday, 6,000 fucking dollars was what I was supposed to get. And then I am outside with the dogs, and I get a email that my account was breached. my account was breached. I have not done anything that stupid in a long time. I've revenge traded, I've done other stuff, and that was me making my own mental errors. I have not made a genuine mistake like this in probably 6 months. And then, so what's my next message at 10:04? Yep. Ended up doubling my size. Was in 4 minis now here. And then, so when we came up here, 4 minis. So then when it like started to rip, and when you're in 4 minis, it just blows your account so fast, man. I would never trade 4 minis ever, unless I was like tilting or doing something like that. But in my normal position size, nope. But yeah, so I mean, the watch list was fucking killer. The trade was killer. But sometimes you just make a simple mistake that can cost you thousands of dollars. And that exactly what happened to me. Luckily, it was not on a live account. If it was on a live account and I was trading my own capital and I did something like that, I mean, it could have genuinely been like it could have been career ending. So yeah, moral of the story is pay attention. But the watch list was great. This 21,865 level was resistance all day. When we first dumped, tried to reclaim, rejected off this like pre-market low, failed, gave you a damn near 100 point dump, came up, tried to reclaim again, failed, then gave you an 130 point dump. So I mean, the level was there, the trade was there, trade was beautiful, but I fucked up bad, and that's my recap for today. That was the only trade I ended up taking. I wish that I could show you guys the executions, but since I fucked up the account, it no longer exists. So there are no executions to go over. But yeah, that was my Friday in a nutshell. Not the best way to head off into the weekend, but it does happen, and probably not going to buy another eval for probably a couple days. Just let the brain reset, because if I buy more evals, I'm just going to chase bad trades to try and get my 3 accounts back. And that's how you go down the rabbit hole of burning through just thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in evaluation costs. But yeah, I mean, that's it for me, guys. The trade was beautiful. The watch list was beautiful. But sometimes you just make grave mistakes that can really screw you. And so that's it for today. We'll see if I can run this class tonight. I'll let you guys know. But see you guys. Have a good one.